What's going on, all of my bosses all around the world? Hello, boss ladies and boss gents. Welcome to the final. Oh, I'm so sad to see this go. But to the last day of the 3-day listing boot camp. I am so excited today. We're going to have some fun. We're not going to be here long today. I promise you, we won't be here long today because we're just going to close this thing on out. And I know that everybody here is going to be, you're making boss moves. You're making boss moves. So, can you do me a favor? Everybody, I am Coach Ella. I am your success coach while you're here today. And what I do, to sum it up, I help real estate agents to create unlimited opportunities and to make boss moves. How about that? Right? So it's like I'm excited today because it's the last day. Y'all done had me working 3 days straight, but I love it. I love it. Can you do me a favor? Can you put, tell us a little bit about you? Like put it in the chat. Where are you from? And how long you've been in the business? Because you never know who's going to watch this, and you never know who's going to see your name and who's going to see where you're from, because y'all know we all about referrals. How many of you ladies and gentlemen all about referrals? So put it in here. Come on, let's do a quick shout out while we get everybody on, because everybody is loading in. Y'all gonna put some we're putting some fire on this YouTube thing. Hey, Miss Amy. Hey, Tara, happy Thursday. Tampa in the house, Miss Shannon. 6 years. Awesome, awesome. So put in here where you're from. Come on, let's flood it up. Also, do me a favor, share this. Share this video right now with everybody. I don't know how that works on YouTube, but figure it out, right? We making boss moves. Shannon, my boss partner on, is it a way that we share this video where we can get some eyes on? Maybe we share it to the group. Ladies, you got to make sure you go to, and gentlemen, guys, forgive me if I don't keep saying, I keep saying the ladies, but real estate ladies, we rock, right? But we love you too. Make sure you check out video 1 and video 2. That means day 1 and day 2, because this is not going to stay up on YouTube. We can't leave this particular one up on YouTube because y'all know that this is a 21-day listing boot camp. And I got all of this done up in 3 days. I try to pull all of what I can grab from that 21-day boot camp. If that boot camp ever comes back again, I highly recommend that you take the boot camp. But I've given you enough that you can go do this on your own. Together we all win. So we got our shout outs. Let me ask, hey, Annapolis in the house, Miss Maggie, Miss Barbara, Central Florida, 16 years. Whoo, that's a lot of years. That's a lot of years. So let's get going. What I want to do today, I'm going to do a little different because this is our last day. It's kind of like a party day. Like, y'all want to have a party with me? I got all my blinged on. I was like, I'm ready for the party because we going out the way we started on top. So I want to know if you have any questions from the past 2 days. Do you have any questions for me? If you have specific questions for me about anything that I've already talked about, let me know. Y'all understand this is boot camp. Let me put my disclosures out. If I say anything to rub anybody the wrong way, I am sorry. But this conversation, this camp, and what I do is only for bosses. If you a boss making boss moves, can y'all holler back at your girl? Say, Coach, I am the boss. I'm here. Put something in here that I know you hear. I am the boss. I want to see where my boss is at. So I know I'm in the right room with the right group of people. Put in here, I am the boss. You're going to say, Coach, why you keep making us put stuff in the feed? Because I'm talking to a screen and I need to know that I got some people listening to me. That's the reason why. So help me out. so that I can help you. Hey, Boss Angela in the house. Where my bosses? Shannon, Boss Shannon, nice to meet you. Boss Yolanda, Boss April, Boss Valerie, Boss Sharita. See, that's what I'm talking about. They dropping it. Phoebe, Boss Phoebe. Sharon, come on. Tara, Boss ladies are in the house. I feel good. I feel good. So, ladies, let's get going with this. How many of you all have already seen 1 and 2? Like, that means you caught the video, you caught session 1 and you caught session 2, or we got anybody that just coming in here today. I'm hoping that you have been with me for the past 2 days. So I want to know, are you ready? Are you ready for this? Like, we talked about so many different things in the past 2 days. I just want to know, y'all know I'm all about mindset, getting your mind right. I want to prep you so that you can succeed in this. The things that I share with you all, this is not anything that you may have never heard before. I tell everybody, I don't have the magic blue pill. I don't have the fairy dust. I don't have any of that stuff. What I do have is I know that I'm the boss. And what I do know is that the boss wins. Would y'all agree? The boss always wins, because the boss is in control over their business. They're not letting the employee run their business. And you shouldn't either. Now, the difference is you so happen to be the employee of your own business. So I want to do a checkup right now. I want to do a quick checkup because I got to ask the boss the question. Is the employee that you have hired, which is you, doing everything that they need to do to make the boss money? That's a question. Is the employee that you have hired doing everything that they need to do to make the boss money? Because y'all know bosses are not keeping on employees that don't make them no money. You know the boss is not going to keep on an employee that ain't doing no work. A boss is not going to keep on an employee that not going to help them grow. So is the employee that you have making you money that you want and you need to survive? Because see, sometimes I want to say some bosses, and I ain't going to say who, they might need to go put that thing back up in the corner somewhere because they ain't really the boss. See, ain't nobody going to tell the boss what to do. So that's how I need all of us to think. Okay. You know what? Remember what I said? It's never too late to start. It's never too late to turn it around. Turn it around. Let's make this thing happen, bosses. So look, y'all know we got rules, no excuses. There's nothing new I'm going to teach you. I just want you to go do it. Y'all know the 80-20 rule, and I'm going to probably say it's a 95-5 rule, but it's an 80-20. Probably 80% of the people that listen to this thing ain't going to do it, and 20% will. I want to change that rule for everybody here. You can do anything. You just can't do it all. Don't try to take everything that I've shared, because I've shared dozens and dozens of ways for you to make money. It is about making money, isn't it? I mean, I don't know. Somebody told me the other day, I enjoy helping people. I enjoy watching people get the keys to their home. I enjoy watching people sell their house and to be able to relocate and go to another house. But what I also enjoy is being able to cash a check. Anybody agree? Like, is there something wrong with you saying it's about me too? Like, I mean, isn't anything wrong with that? Like, y'all be scared to be like, I'm in it for making me some money. Like, isn't that what the boss do? I don't know. Like, okay, let me stop it. Y'all know I'm so uncut. They don't have a script in front of me. So I'm going to go over a couple of things that we talked about that I didn't get an opportunity to really talk about yesterday. I want us to do business checks. And I want us to get in groups to do it. I want you to find other agents in your area and y'all knock this thing out. And the reason is the more businesses that you connect with, the more opportunities are you going to get. 9 times out of 10, the business owner in these brick and mortars got homes. You remember I said it's all about what? Your daily activities will determine your income and your whatever it is that you're doing. So your daily activities will determine your outcome and your money too. So if you're not connecting with the right people, you're not going to get the listings. Who has listings? People that have houses. Are you connecting with people that have homes? Or are we, oh my goodness, I ain't going to talk about the buy side just yet. But I want us to think about this. How many businesses are you going to connect with a day? Do y'all remember what I said the other day? How many are you supposed to connect with in a day? Somebody asked me about this and said, Coach, I didn't get this. I want you to just snap a quick picture, and I'm not going to talk about it, but I want you to snap a quick picture. Make sure you use Uncle Google and Cousin YouTube. These things should be on the top of your resources, and also Facebook. I want you to research anything that where people are selling things from their house. Yard sales, garage sales, move-in sales. Go onto Facebook, do a search. Go on to Uncle Google and do a search. Move and sell. Type that word specifically. Move and sell in your state, in your city. If you type that, you're going to be so surprised to find out who is actually moving. I can go do a search right now. Anybody near their computer and just do a search. And just let me know, do you see anything? Because that is a clear indication that they're moving. They just told us. You know why they make it public? It's because they're trying to get rid of some stuff out their house. Maybe they're trying to make a little bit of money, or don't want to take the stuff with them when they move. These are free. Where my bosses at that don't mind free? Like, if you don't mind a little free every now and then, can you just let me know, Coach? I'm down with free. Like, I'm down with free. You tell me about a free resource, I'm down with it. Like, where are my bosses at that don't mind some free stuff every now and then? I know you're so used to everything always costing, but I'm telling you that this one is free. So go look, go pull. You got to do a little work. Like, yes, Sharita, free. free. Yeah, it's okay. I think everything I've showed you guys, for the most part, it doesn't cost us anything. I just need the boss to show up. Stop sending your employee to my classes. Stop sending your employee to my training. Stop sending your employee to the coaching pieces. Stop letting the employee show up. I need the boss to show up. Because when you have a conversation with the boss understands me. I don't think anybody else understands me. So look, let's go here. I am going to get this to everybody, because if you don't do this, find one that you will do. What is going to be your day-to-day? And we're just doing a quick overview for everybody to just come on. We're doing a quick overview of the past 2 days. Make sure you go and you listen to those videos, because it will change the way you do business, and it will allow you to get more listings. I guarantee anything that I say. And another thing, I don't share anything that I don't have other agents using and that are successful with. I'm not just here making up some stuff. Y'all know that, right? So what's going to be your point system? I shared about Q, his 4-point system. I just said, 5 sound good. So I'm going to take it up 5. Young man, 26 years old, 106 houses, 60% listings. So you can't tell me that it ain't possible. Because it's possible, but you're not tracking your activities you're doing every day is different. You're doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and you're not really being consistent. So create one. I'll make sure everybody that's here today, if you just let me know that you were here, and we're going to send out all of the scripts. We'll send out the daily tracker and whatever contact stuff that I have. I will get that to everybody that's here today because you made it to day 3. And so I will packet that up and I will get that to you. You just gotta you gotta let me know you want it and put it in here. Matter of fact, you just gotta let me know you here and you want it. And then what I'll do is I'll have my team to send you the link to be able to get this. Make some copies and then hold yourself accountable. You can't do like, because we only have us most of the time and nobody holding us accountable, that employee get away with a lot of stuff because nobody's watching the employee. Nobody's talking to the employee. It just sucks, right? But I'm watching you. So I'm going to get that to you guys. We talked about the ebooks, unlimited opportunities in creating, whether it's ebooks, whether it's a newsletter article, whether it's a one-pager document. You know this business. Create these opportunities. Shy, I don't even know if you're set up to be able to do a quick demonstration. And we're going to be taking some orders for the design team. We're just finishing up on the first batch. So y'all have to be patient. One of the things I'll say about the designers, they are awesome. Like if you're great with, and I tell you guys the free version, and then I'm going to show y'all like this here. The design team, you're paying for the design, but you can go get this done you can do it yourself on Canva. So y'all got to see these books that are coming out. They're just literally amazing. So thank you, Michelle and Toyin. But they have, some really, really good things. So Sha, I don't know if what I need you to do when you do your ebook, when you do your website, and you can create, we call it landing pages. So you guys ever see, y'all probably have signed up on other people's stuff. Create your own. Get your own things going. Like you gotta be wearing the boss hat, not sometimes, all the time. Because I look at things and I'll be like, well, is this something I can do? Yeah, but I'm not gonna spend 10 hours creating a flyer. I'm just letting y'all know I'm not gonna do that because I was a Fiverr fan, and then I connected with some awesome designers. And I just said, okay, you know what? We'll have a design team of our own. But you can go where you want to go. But you need to do this. You got to be able to capture people's information. It's all about your database. How many people you have in your database. So that first picture is a website that looks like a website. It acts like a website, but it's just a one-page sales page. And you see it all the time. Y'all heard of ClickFunnels. Y'all heard of all these different, that's all the marketers do. You are a marketer. I'm going to show you how to market yourself because you got a whole lot of information up here and you don't let anybody know that information. You can help anybody from birth to the end of life. You want listings, you got to let people know you want listings. You don't have to sit back and just wait for a customer, one of your past clients, to give you a deal. Go out here and go hunt like a boss wants you to. The boss wants you to be creative. And that's what you got me. I'm creative. I'm out of the box. Shy, do you have a second that you can just pop that in? So this is your landing page. And it acts as your website. You will have your own unique link, www.whateveryouwantittobe.com. You got that? www.whateveryouwantittobe.com. And you give it to them. You can create unlimited links. Y'all have something that's called Bitly. You can create unlimited links. They got forms out there that you can do, Google forms, Jot forms, all kinds of forms. You need to act like the boss and learn these things. Uncle Google has a ton of resources. Cousin YouTube, a ton of resources. I'm not teaching you or telling you guys about anything that is just brand new. It's just we don't look for it. So now it'll look like this. You design it up, it'll look like this, and then scroll me down. Here, this is the hook. is selling a house in Texas. But you can also say relocating to Texas. You can also say want to fix your credit in Texas. You can also say a for sale by owner in Texas. You can say rent to own with option in Texas. Whatever you want people. What about probate in Texas? Selling a house under probate, inherited properties. Here, click here. It's get my guide, get my document, get whatever you have. Do you understand? I know I got to go really, 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 really fast because I'm going to get this done in an hour for sure today. I'm not going to be around here beyond an hour. So y'all got a good 30 more minutes. If you have questions, please drop your questions because I am going to answer questions today, not tomorrow. I'm going to answer your questions today. So now you'll have your little button and say, click the guide, get the guide. They're going to click on it. And it's going to take them to your landing page. Your landing page, what you want to do in your landing page is ask for their name, their email address, and have a telephone box there. We don't require the telephone, but they typically will put it in there. I've seen where it's probably about 95% of the time they want to add their phone number. So then you're going to direct them to click the guide. Let me ask you ladies this before we go anywhere else. Don't show the book yet. How many times have you, we can go back to the book, but don't flip the pages. How many times have you entered your email address in somebody else's database? Ladies, gentlemen, just throw it out there. How many times do you think in a year that you've given up your email address because you wanted to know more information about something? Anybody want to be brave enough to tell me? I know it's been more than once. I know it's been more than twice. I know it's been more than probably 10 times because we get a lot of bait. We get a lot of bait. Let me show you how to get 100 leads in 10 minutes. I guarantee you, if I post that in Facebook right now, I'll get 1,000. I'll get 1,500. I'll get 2,000 email addresses from you all because it's bait. Now, what kind of bait have you been throwing out? What kind of anything have you been throwing out to get data? It's all about the data. So now you'll get a nice ebook with your own nice cover designed up, and it'll look something like this. Can you flick the pages for me, Sean? And so slowly right there. So it will go, okay, and it'll look, it's a design page and it's a custom book. So you got to create your own opportunities. Thanks, Sha. I appreciate that. You got to create your own opportunities. So how many of you guys are like, where the boss is at? I feel like I'm all out here swimming all by myself. I feel like I'm swimming. I want to go back to what I believe that everybody should be doing. If you're not doing it right now to get listings, you're missing out on a huge opportunity. You should be prospecting absentee owners. Absentee owners, if you're not, I don't care if you're 1 day in the business or 122 years in the business, you should be prospecting absentee owners. And we're going to talk about absentee owners really, really deep today. Is that okay? So, if you want the design team to create your book, ladies, I really need you to just put your information in and say, I want to just, want more information on the design team or something in it, or let me know. Because I only go back to those. I don't do like a broadcast on the page like, hey, get your book done. I don't want to do that. I'm only interested in the people that really want this done and they see this as an opportunity. Once you have the book, ladies and guys, it's yours forever. You can print out copies. You can send them to the people. When you're on your listing appointment, you can take the seller guide. When you're on your buyer consult, it's yours. You got to start branding you. I understand our companies have their little piece and all that, but having your book with your cover, that's your book. It go anywhere. So if you're interested in the design team, just put something in here. You want the design team to contact you, and I'll make sure that they reach out to you with the information. And for those of you guys that already have ordered and you may be a part of here, I'm telling you, some of these designs that are coming through, when I some, all of them, y'all have some amazing products, and I'm so excited for the finished product. So now, absentee owners, let's get back to the absentee owners. Go into your MLS if you have to go into your MLS, because I understand. Now, this is where I'm talking to the boss. Some things you got to pay for. I just think some stuff y'all paying for, you shouldn't have bought in the first place. There's some things you're gonna have to spend money on. Like, if I know I can't make calls because I just can't, not that I don't know how, it's just that I'd rather go do some business checkups. I'd rather go do some door knocking with my nonprofits, because I'm going to meet more people. If I'd rather, hey, invest in getting, the book done, I'm going to spend my money that way. Some of the stuff y'all spending y'all money on, y'all need to make do a diet check. You know what I mean? That means go check off some stuff and get rid of. So I opted to do the ISA piece, like in sales associate, somebody to make the calls for me at $5 an hour, right? And they get one listing appointment, one listing conversation every day. 98% of the time. Sometimes it's just, it could be just a day of the week. They work Monday through Friday. So I opted to go that way. And you can go with however way you want. And you can say, you know what, I'm going. The thing is, you got to call homeowners. The thing is that you got to connect with homeowners. You want listings, you got to connect with homeowners. That was my way. And then I looked at it, okay, $5, $100 a week, $400 a month. I can do that. Versus me not doing nothing, or versus I don't really have the time to spend 4 hours a day really sitting on the phone making calls. I just thought that was just a better use of my time, because in 4 hours I can go prospect, meaning face-to-face prospecting, and let my ISA do the rest of the stuff, right? So you gotta now just go through your budget, because you need money in this business. I don't know who told us. I understand we get free stuff, so don't let me go here. There are things that are free and you should take advantage of. Then there's some business expenses that you are going to have. You need to take a look at all of your business expenses that you're going to have. And you got to figure out which one is going to be the best for you. And then that's where you go. But if you don't have it right now, right? And then y'all don't partner with each other, why we couldn't take that $5 and make it $2.50, me and you? Are you down with $2.50? Can you spend $50 a week, $200 a month versus the $400? Say, you know what, we're going to share one. We do all of that because we're not scared of each other. We're not competing with each other. We're not in competition. So go into your MLS, reach out to your title company, send out 5 a day if you can. If you can't work your way up to 5 a day, you're going to mail these people a card. You're going to let them know that you exist. You know what? Let me just say this. The investors, and for all of my investors out there, good job. Because how are they getting properties? Is you ask yourself, do you think that they're sitting back waiting for something to pop up on MLS? They got to make their money. How are they investing in these properties? They're looking for absentee owners. They're looking for a whole lot of owners, because they understand that the only way that they're going to get a property is that they got to talk to a homeowner. Some real estate agents, the only way that we're going to sell a house is we're going to wait for another listing agent to get a property so that we can help our buyer out. That don't make any sense to me. None. Here's your script. I'm going to just bring this back. Take a picture of the script. It's an absentee owner. Mr. Owner, my name is Ella. I'm reaching out to all of the neighbors. Right? If you're going to be in here, this is one you can use for any of the ones for the Just Sold, Just Listed. This one was about the market report. This one here, the reason why I'm calling you today, our records. What records? The tax records. Or the mail. Y'all know that there's a list of vacant properties also that like with the post office because nobody's at that address. There's a list for that. But your property showed up in my database as vacant. Do you still own it? Because they like trying to figure out why is my property showing in your database as vacant. You start conversation. You are the professional. Where are all my resources? You. Can you put this in the chat? Because y'all sleeping on me. Y'all know it's the last day of camp and we excited. It's the last day of camp. So look, put this in the feed for me. I am the resource to my community. I need you to know that. I am the resource to my community. Put it in here. I should see 100 of these things popping in here. I am the resource to my community. I am the resource to my community. Say it. I am the resource to my community. If they don't know where to go find you at, how do they find you? You say you're the resource, but where do I find you at? You know what? There's a list out here that's called Angie's List. There's something else out here called Next Door Neighbor or something neighbor. How is it that these non-real estate people, these non-real estate companies become the resource about real estate in your community? And we be so eager to just raise our hand. Ooh, I want a spot on your page. Ooh, I want a spot in your spot. What? Can you say it again? I am the resource to the community. I don't need you to go to no A-list. I don't need you to go to no next door. I am your next door. I know this is the end of camp. Wake up. It's the end of camp. So look, absentee owners. Thank you, Patrina. I am the resource. Tracy, I am the resource. Ain't no next door, 3 doors, 5 doors, 10 doors. You are the door. Let them open up the door to your resource center. Do you have a list of contacts that your community needs? That means the resources. Where do they go to when they want to find an electrician? Where do they go to when they want to find a carpenter? Where do they go to when they want to get their toilet fixed? Where do they go to? They go to the A-list. They go on to the home advisor list. They go everywhere but you. Oh, I feel good today. We talked about this. Absentee owners. Have you guys, y'all know that they're resources. I shared my Fiverr guy that I get absentee owners and some couple of other things with. Y'all know about like Kohl's resource, where you get numbers and things like, y'all know about Mojo. Y'all know about some of these other, what are you utilizing to get you numbers? Now I can go down to the court building and go find some probate, tax people. You remember I said what I do with my ISAs? I don't have the time because I'm making other boss moves to be on the phone for 4 hours, but I opted to invest $50 a week, $100 a week, so that somebody else can do that all for me while I'm out here making it and sticking and making some boss moves. Same thing with these lists. I don't have time to go to the court building, but I do know the court building exists, which is free. I don't have time to go through my MLS and dissect and skip trade. I know it's free, but I don't have time to go do it. I opt to do something different. I'm telling you, stay out of some of these coffee shops where y'all spending $5 a buck of coffee. And if you think about you drink a cup of coffee a day, $5 times 30, because y'all know coffee drinkers drink coffee every day. So $5 times 30 sound like $150 to me. I ain't gonna talk about the cigarette smokers and the other kind of smokers. I ain't gonna talk about the ones that, some things you just got to get rid of. Like we got to do a diet check on what we spending our money. How many CRMs y'all spending for and you ain't even use it? How many programs have you signed up and you ain't getting no value from it and you just still paying even though it's $25 a month? I'm just saying. Anyway, I found I've gone through a lot of different resources. We got something that's called shucks, I just lost my train of thought. There's so many different companies. So I was looking and researching on this particular company here, and because we're always trying to find ways to, somebody said, release the waste. Girl, I love it. Are y'all still here? Are y'all still here with me? Are you having fun? Have you learned anything in these 3 days? That's all I want to know. Have you learned anything? If you learned something, can you just put it here to say, you know, what is it that as an aha moment? I just want to take a deep breath. Can I take a deep breath for a moment? Sometimes I get so excited because I'm so happy for you all. And I just can't wait for you to have your success. I want you to be successful in here. And I want you to understand that we are not in competition. We, real estate agents, we are not your competition. We're supposed to complement. So can you tell everybody, I'm not your competition. I compliment you. I am not your competition. I compliment you. Can you say it with me? Can you put it in here? Because I need the world to know. Real estate agents, we are not in competition with each other. We complement each other. So when you're doing great things, it's a great thing for the industry. When you over here showcasing and doing things like that looks really good, you are helping the community of real estate. So put it in here. Let everybody know I am not your competition. I compliment you. And that's what No Agents Left Behind is all about. We want everybody to succeed, not some of the agents succeed. We want everybody to succeed. So let's go here. This particular site here, and I did sign up for an affiliate piece. And the reason why I signed up for an affiliate piece was because I wanted to make sure I didn't tell y'all about something and then walk away. So one of the things I want to do, and I didn't create a link for this, but so before you go on here and you sign up and anything like that, don't do it just yet. What I want to do is, I think we should build a team or build connections with you or whoever in your state and things like that, and y'all share. I don't want, because I want to say it's as low as like $50 a month or whatever, but you can share. I think the power of us having so many people in our database and our resource that we should build small little teams and we can do this together. So if you're interested, and I'm going to show you what this system does, because you need a tool to be able to find numbers. I don't want you to spend all day, every day at the courthouse, all day, every day searching the MLS. They have places that got contact. I shared my Fiverr guy for, if you're just a one-time hit. But what if you could search bank-owned properties, foreclosure properties, the auction ones, like at a click of your fingertip and not having to look hard? What if you can search high equity owners? They said, let me go back. There's 2.7 million pre-foreclosure leads all around. There's over 72,000 nationwide bank-owned properties that you probably just don't even know. What about the high equity and the low equity homeowners? Wouldn't you like to just be able to now fine tune who you prospecting to? We can't just go send out a letter, don't even know. It's like when y'all do direct mail, you sending out a letter to everybody in the community. I don't know if everybody in the community need my service. To me, because it takes so long, I got to touch you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They say up to 8 times before you may just even blink. So I'm looking at 50 cents a postage 8 times 250 houses in the subdivision or 100 in this. That's too much money for me. Like, I don't know about y'all. I'm all about being economical. I'm all about being economical, but could I pay $49 a month and have access to only people I want is high equity people? Only people I want is people that got a lot of equity in their house, and I want to build a relationship with them. I want only people that own their house right out. Because you might not, because you own your house right out, I was like, oh, you savvy. Oh, you know how to take care of your money. Oh, you know what? You might want an investment property. So could you get a list of everybody that had a free and clear home? They're only paying taxes? Could you create an opportunity to say, you know what? I know Sasha over here in the Dominican. I think that's where Sasha is. Or somebody over here like Christine over here in Florida that deal with these Airbnbs or these vacation rentals. Ladies, you are a real estate professional. You can sell real estate. But we sold like here because you know what? The market has got you. They got you. They know exactly what turns you on. It's called leads. Let everybody appear desperate. The S, dollar signs. Create your own opportunities, boss ladies. Create and boss guys. So that over, what else could you do for somebody that have they don't own a mortgage? What other kind of literature can you send them? What kind of ebook could you create for them? What kind of anything? Hey, Vanessa, hey, Joe. What kind can let's help each other out? You know, we say we're not competing, we complimenting. What else could you do for somebody that have no mortgage? What kind of opportunities can you present their way? Help me, bosses. Help me. Where y'all at? Where they at, Shy? I don't know. I don't see nobody. What about people that are upside down on their mortgage? We call them pre-foreclosures. Over 53 million nationwide. That's a lot of people that we can help. You chasing the wrong thing. What about people in trust? The attorneys. Hey, if you come into Florida, we got an awesome attorney that's coming out. Attorney Owl is coming out and going to teach us how to connect with attorneys and dealing with probate. So if you're in Florida, make sure you come into this. We making connections because I just think that we're doing the wrong thing. Absolutely, Christine, that you can talk to these people about investing. Where are they doing with their money? What about like if you know, what do you call it? An advisor, the money advisor. I can't think of their name offhand. And you got these people free and clear. And whatever kind of investment opportunities can you do? You remember, you can help people from the beginning of their life to the end of life. It's not always about, I want to sell, let me get a sale, commission breath. Some of y'all breaths is thinking with commission breath. I'm just saying. That's all we think about. So what about vacant properties? You remember I said at the post office, they have a list. So this company here provides a list to any one of these sources. But the cool thing, I'll go to my Fiverr contact, but when I connected with these people here, it's like I can get it as I need it. I want to say you get, if y'all do it as a group, you can get like 20,000 pulls a month on their monthly plan. So what I was thinking is we don't need 20,000 all together at one time. So let's just build little groups, and then y'all split that. See, that's why I can't leave this video up because I can't leave this up past Saturday, right? Because I ain't trying to get everybody I'm telling you all because you in boot camp. So if you remotely think that this is something that you want to partner in with us to do, put it in here. I'm interested, and you got to just put the REI Pro. Because see, this is what the investors are using. These are the tools that they use to get their deals and things like this. We don't which brings me back to the absentee owners. I pulled a list one time all the way like in Ocala, Florida, which my folks are out there, and I love the people over at Realty World. And I pulled a list for them once, and they were over, and they're like, we don't have that many absentee owners. And my initial list, I pulled like 10,000. And then I divided, like, here, y'all take these and go. Some people work them, and then some people don't. One of the boss ladies at work, one guy had 8 properties. So I'm telling you that you got to get connected with these absentee owners. A lot of them are investors. A lot of them have more than one property. So you remember the ones that have no debt, have nothing. What can you do? Have y'all thought about commercial? Maybe we don't even know what kind of business a lot of these people in. So when you call, you're calling with commission breath. But if you call to give them exciting news, there's some other opportunities that you may be interested in. I'm bringing on such and such from this particular place, and I think this will be great for you to listen in. Have you ever thought about investing in vacation home rentals? Here's some numbers. Have you ever called any of the vacation home rental companies and say, what is the average rent that, the money that these people are making? I have an investment property. Yeah, I didn't know I had it, but I have one, right? And it brings in what, 3,000-ish a month of a renting? Like what? Like people really renting condos? All right, what, Airbnbs? What do you know about the rental market for an investment property? Who do you know at these rental companies, which they call them property management companies? But I may want to connect with these owners and say, you know what? They making good money. You might need to try this. Have you ever thought about, y'all call it with commission breath, I want to know if you want to list your house. So I want you to put, if you are, and I'm working on something. But if you say, you know what, coach, hey, this is for me, I'm going to do this, you can go to that link. I just ask that you use the link so that, hey, it helps me to come out here to do this, right? It helps Real Estate Ladies Rock. It actually, everything, for those of you guys that don't know, I will share this. I'm retired. I'm a retired DC police officer. I know y'all probably, some of y'all know, some of y'all didn't. So I have a nice little police retirement, right? Because I'm retired. A spouse that's retired. I make a, decent, I don't live above my means or anything like that. And I have a nonprofit. And my heart is to have that nonprofit to be for and about the community and with real estate agents. So when I put out anything, know that when I'm putting this out, it's to fund and to feed that nonprofit and to allow me to come out here to do this for you all. I don't look for anything. I know that God is going to bless me no matter what, because my heart is to serve. And if you don't get anything out of anything that I share or whatever, all I ask you to do is this. When you learn something, when you get something, pass it on. Pass it on, right? That's my deal, is that if you got something from here, don't be selfish. I want you to give it to and help somebody else. That's what No Agents Left Behind is. So if you're interested in, and this is the thing, we ain't looking for somebody who ain't gonna pay their bill. So that means if I partner you up with some agents that want to go in together with this and partner it up, pay your portion. I don't want to be responsible for any of that stuff. So make sure you just put REI Pro. And then that way we'll find out where everybody's at, how y'all want to partner. But I think you should do this. And we are the only group The only group out here that could do this, that could pull this off. And that means I want all of us to dominate. So put that in here. It's time to dominate. It's time to dominate. It's time to dominate. It's time to dominate what belongs to us anyway. So, ladies, the way, and the search is so cool on this particular site. You can put in specific. What if you had that opportunity to put in specific? I don't want certain year houses. I know that this particular type of house will sell. I only want these particular owners. You trying to increase your dollar amount? Well, I can be, see, because on Facebook, when you do Facebook ads now, you can't do certain types of pulling out, I want this and I want that because of the housing rules on the Facebook thing. But on these list search things here, you can do number of bedrooms. I don't have to waste my money now on a list that is something I didn't want anyway. The type of property you want, commercial, you can go now and start looking up this thing. So I do like the site, and I think it's just, maybe for one person not wanting to pay the $50 a month, and then y'all split it up, so we want to be able to see. But yes, Veronica, it's time to dominate. It's time to dominate. Now, how many of you all, if you were here yesterday, went through the Facebook Live? You did your Facebook Live. That means you started your drive-by. I didn't say carry nothing with you on your drive-by. We ain't doing that kind of drive-by. We doing the real estate drive-by. I want to know this, and I need to know from everybody if you're interested, because we're going to start this in the boardroom, but I am going to, it will be a national place. I am going to put a team together that will help you to showcase your listings and showcase your neighborhood that you have. I want everybody to make sure they get a move into group, or something about your community group. And then what we're going to do is, yes, it's time to dominate. What we're going to do is we're going to collaborate with everybody, and we're going to have our own channel, and we're going to market your listings. We're going to market your neighborhood, and all of the referrals and things that come in will be yours. I'm not looking for anything. All I'm looking for is to dominate. I don't like the fact that you get a listing, it goes on and syndicated to another channel, and that channel makes you pay. How dare them? You're like, wait a minute. Now, I'm not saying you won't have it there, because that's what the consumers want. The consumers want it to be syndicated all over. Anybody here understand what I'm saying? You get a listing, it's syndicated to other spaces, because we don't have our own website that's tracked, that's generating millions of views a month. But I can change that when we have our own channel. So the channel will be a nationwide tour, nationwide neighborhood house tour, something that we can do together, right? So you would just have to go into your neighborhood and record. You would have to send me your recording, and we'll do the rest. Right? I would need to have all your information, so that and we're going to have our team, I'll put a team together to monitor like what comes in. They'll be able to click on, that bait we talked about, we'll be able to create your relocation guide will be in there if you have one. If you have a home buyer guide or whatever for your state, it'll be able to go in there, because everybody will have their own individual. So is this something you think that we could do? Maybe sometimes I think like this big, but bosses, is that something that we could do together? And all you do is just send your video, and you got a new listing. If you don't have a listing, ask the agent in your office, say, hey, look, I want to showcase your property, because the seller is not going to mind. right? The seller's not going to mind because they want it everywhere. Well, what if? Do you guys know what is the largest search tool out there? Anybody can tell me the largest search tool out there? What is the largest search tool? I need to know. Come on, y'all. Y'all know how I am. Y'all should know how I am. I'm thinking outside the box. What is the largest search engine in the world? It's Uncle Google. The largest search engine in the world is Uncle Google. Can you tell me what's second? What is the second largest search engine in the world? Uncle Google is number one. What is number two? Don said it. It is cousin YouTube. YouTube is the second largest search in the world. It's not the Z, it's not the aura, it's not the anything. And bosses, all we have to do together, we win. And I'll create a team, I'll put some staff on there, I will do whatever. And the thing is, all you have to do is just provide the data, right? Provide the data. You can do that. I do this. Why I do this? Because I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that. That's why. Anybody fed up? Like, can you put it in the feed? We like get ready to roll out. Here's my drum roll. If you're tired and fed up, then put in here, I'm fed up. I want to figure out what is our close it and I'll end this. So let me see what else I got here. Door knock with a cause, bosses. I want you to think about something to do differently with your door knocking. And you're going to say, Coach, it's COVID and I'm not knocking on doors because I don't feel safe. I want you to partner up with a nonprofit in your area. It could be one, it could be two, it could be 22 of them. And then when you want to find out what they need. Now, when you find out what they need, there may be a young center, they young teen moms and they need Pampers and socks and whatever. It may be somebody that deal with seniors and they need, blankets. They may need the shelter. They may need socks. It may be whatever it is that they need. You want to find local nonprofits. And what you're going to do with that local nonprofit is, how can I, the community resourcer, help you? And then what you're going to do is, now you in your community, you don't want to knock and listen. You knock and drop. That means I knock and drop something at your door. And what I drop at your door is going to be an info packet. It's going to be some information about the nonprofit that's in their area that you, the local real estate professional, want to support. Help me to support the nonprofit that do so much for this community. Help me to support the nonprofit that provides this and that for our community. Would you do me a favor and be so kind to donate some socks? Would you be so kind to donate some canned goods? Would you be so kind to donate, some Pampers? Would you be so kind to donate whatever? See, I didn't knock on the door with commission, bro. I didn't knock on the door to say, hey, you know what? I know it's time for you to move out your house because you know what? I haven't had a settlement check in a month. I don't knock on the door to say, knock, knock. I know you got your grown son in the basement. It's time for him to leave out. Call me up. No. Did I say we were ending the camp? Did I say that this is the last day of the camp? Did I say that we're going out and we're not taking no mess? So you knock and drop. That means you can drop off the flyer about the nonprofit and the things that it needs. You can create you some bags. You remember I said y'all gonna have to start putting some money aside for some things. You can buy some bags. Some plastic bags are very, very cheap. Go on Uline, that's the ULINE. Go type in cheap bags. And then you can put a sticker on it. That means if you can't afford to buy a sticker right now, you can go to Staples and go get you some stickers in the pack. Run it through the free Xerox at your lender's office because it got color. And put your little brand and stuff on there and then pop that sticker on there. And then what you put inside and you tell the people, I'm going to be back here to pick it up on next Friday if you want to donate. Call me here on this number, my cell number, the real estate agent number that says, "Hi, this is Ella, your local real estate agent. Please leave a message." And then when they leave a message, say, "Ella, I got some stuff. You can come by and you can pick it up." And then I'll be like, "Okay." Now I go past their house. I just say, "Leave it on the porch. I don't need to talk to you. Leave it on the porch. I'll come and get it." That means drive by. I'm going to drive by and I'm going to go pick it up. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to mail them a personal card. You know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to go back to the shelter or to the nonprofit, wherever I was, and I'm going to say, "This came from neighbor A." And then we're going to snap a picture with the stuff. And then I'm going to send neighbor A and say, "Thank you so much. This is what you did for the community. If you ever need anything, if there's anything that I can help you with, give me a call." Did I say this is last day of the camp, bosses? I just need to know that you're here. Are you here with me? Come on, bosses. I need some feedback. I feel like I'm talking to myself. I need some feedback. Is this something you can do? Can you knock and drop? Can y'all put it in the chat? Can you knock and drop? Okay, so if you had an amazing time on these 3 days of the camp, can you do me a huge favor? Bosses, I can't do this without you. You don't understand. I need you. I need your support. If I bring out anything, understand and trust that I'm doing it from my heart. And when I have for the design team, and we have, I think we have the boardroom, and then we're going on these trips, I need your support. I know you have other people that you may support. I know you have other people that you believe in. I just ask for your support because I'm ready to turn it around. This is a game changer for all of us. This is a game changer. So hashtag game changer, hashtag RELR. So look, please like this. Please subscribe and pass it on. If you had an amazing time, if you had as much fun as I had with you, can you guys drop some? I need a review. I need you to let the world know Real Estate Ladies Rock. We're here to stay. We're not going anywhere. It's time to elevate. If you're ready to elevate, I'm ready to elevate with you. If you're ready to level up, I'm ready to level up with you. So drop something in this feed for me so I can see. Thanks, Christine. Donna, thank you so much. Maggie, Susan, thank you. Sharon, Charlene, I appreciate you. Miss Alma, Eva, come on, ladies, drop something in here. I am forever grateful to you all for allowing me to be a part of your business and being a part of these opportunities here. Thank you so much, Kim, Jasmine, Joyce. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not sure. So y'all know, no agents left behind. Yes, knock and drop. We created our own opportunities. Forget those. It's like kick the middleman to the curb. Y'all might want to just remember that. I need the boss to show up all the time. Thank you, ladies, so much. Hopefully you're going to join me in Florida on May the 12th through the 15th. Make sure you put, if you're interested in getting those lists, put that in the feed. If you're interested in getting the design team is so much shy. I don't know. It's like so much. Thanks, Sharon. Knock and drop. Darylyn, I think that's how you pronounce it. Thank you so much. I think that's Ms. Rodriguez. Thank you. Ladies, I got 1 minute. Do you have any questions? Please put your comments. I just want to get some feedback. I want to know, is this something? Am I on the right? Sometimes I question, and I appreciate all of you ladies that are still here. Sometimes I question me. Sometimes it'd be like, Lord, I know you what you told me you want me to do, and I'm doing it. But then I wonder, like, is it resonating? Do people hear you? Am I in the right room? Am I with the right people? And so that's why I ask that you tell me, because if I'm on the wrong path, I'm on the wrong direction. I'm just saying, I'm trying to stay obedient to what my assignment is. And my assignment is no agents left behind. And I know a lot of people don't understand it because they like, coach, you losing so much money and this. It's not about money. Do y'all understand? It has nothing to do with money. It's about change. Dominate, change, elevate. Can y'all do me one last favor? I need some affirmations. I need something. Can you put something in this feed for me? Just a brief, some kind of affirmation to keep us all going. I don't want you to leave from this camp and you just go, fizzle out. Leave some kind of affirmation in here for all of us. And this is something that we need. And I appreciate you ladies from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Miss Sharon. I just put all I'm gonna let this thing run. So you got to keep it in order for like what YouTube wants. We don't want no dead time. So I'll let this thing run and you can put your comments in here. Put your comments in and whatever questions you may have. Yes, Kenya, it's not about the money. Like money gonna come. That's the least of your worry. Myra, yes, we're unstoppable. Let's crush it. Give me some affirmations, ladies. Nobody do it like Real Estate Ladies Rock. You ladies make this thing what it is. Nobody can do it like us. Nobody can do it like us. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So please put in there if you want the information about the list, the design team, and then also, and the reason why I need you to put something in there because this is the way that I send you guys the link to, and then those of you guys on Real Estate Ladies Rock page, I will definitely make sure we get, but this video, these 3 videos, they go down, we take them down on Saturday. So please make sure you share, because I don't want to put out our secrets out there, not to the Z's of the world, right? Not to the Z's, but to you ladies, we can. So please share. Thank you so much, everybody. Shad, do we have everybody? Please thank my partner in crime, Shad. She's one of my assistants here, and she's been holding it down. So please, let's give her some love. Thank you, Shad. Thank you so much. I'm going to do what YouTube have. They got some kind of little music here. So let's give y'all some music to play. Can y'all hear that? Awesome. We are still here. I love it. Keep putting your comments in, bosses. And if you have any questions, I don't know. I can't get that volume up. Shine. Here we go. There we go. If you have any questions, ladies, please put it in here. Yes, thanks, Shah. She's been holding it down. I'm so forever grateful for her. And let me know what it is that you guys want. If you have a specific question, post your specific question about anything that we did for the past 3 days. Thank you, Dion. Hey, I'm looking forward to seeing you in Florida. Sherry, thank you so much. Come on, ladies. It's a party in the boot camp. Now, look. Also, make sure you go onto the Real Estate Ladies Rock page and say, I survived the boot camp. Please make sure you post on the page, I survived boot camp. Congratulations, all of the boss ladies and the boss guys. You made it. You are official. Love you all. Bye, everybody.